Hello, good afternoon and good morning or good night to evening to everybody. Welcome to today's webinar. We have a very special webinar today with a star of our today's webinar is Nuno Nina, Dr. Nuno Nina. And before I introduce Nuno Nina, I would like to take a moment to welcome everyone from around the world. Today we have we have our Chinese speaking community from Healy members, but we also have members from around the world. I know there are members from Italy, there are members from the United States. Everybody's welcome. And my name is Simon. I'll be hosting today's webinar with my team manager and the founder of Team of Coherence. Her name is Stella, as you may see on the screen right now.
Hello.
So we all know the star of today's webinar is Dr. Nuno Nina. And Dr. Nuno Nina's background, he is a scientist, he's an inventor, and he's also a specialist in holistic health. His background is in mathematics, engineering systems, and also we have biochemistry. So he's very talented, and we're looking forward to learn more about his knowledge and wisdom.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, everybody, and welcome. And I hope that we can share a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
And
we have a lot of your fans today here as well. They're all eager to learn from you. And today's webinar will actually be translated simultaneously in English and Mandarin at the same time. So Stella, would you like to make an introduction in Chinese?
OK， 谢谢 Simon。那大家好，热烈的欢迎我们线上的伙伴们来自全球的伙伴们来到我们爱图品的这个中文课堂哈。那我们今天非常荣幸邀请到了我们频率界的泰斗 Dr. Nuno Nina。那我也非常把特别的感谢送给我们爱同频的图书馆，我们优秀的Simon老师哈。大家知道吗？为了促成这一次的我们大家的这样的见面会哈，他基本上是三顾茅庐，跑到了这个到了Nuno Nina的这个诊所去邀请他，他终于被我们的诚意打动了哈。然后呢，我们也是非常的喜欢，而且Simon还帮我带来了一个礼物，就是Dr. Nuno Nina的这个水杯，我现在天天在用着它哈，也特别的开心。那我现在呢，想跟大家说一下，我们今天呢是因为同传中英同传，所以我们就现场不再设这个有关提问。如果大家有什么问题呢，可以在这个 chat 这边直接提给我，我来提供给Simon老师。我们为大家准备了非常丰富深刻的这样的话题。那好，那我现在把话筒交给我们Simon老师，我们拭目以待吧。
Stella would like to welcome everyone, as also welcome Nuno as well. She was just saying that I have traveled all the way to Portugal, to Lisbon, to meet with Nuno and to invite him to our webinar. And Stella is very happy that she is using your water bottle as well every day, and she feels very energetic with the water as well. Thank you very much, Nuno. And today we have prepared some questions and some interview with Nuno. But before we begin, I would like to point out that in our audience today, there's almost 200 audience today. There's some special guests in the audience as well. They would like to say hi to Nuno. And first, I would like to invite Dr. Michael Chan from Taiwan. He's the Healy Academy APAC manager. He would be very happy to say hi to Nuno for us. Dr.
Hi, hi, Dr. Nuno Nina. I'm so happy to be here and so happy to learn from you because I'm teaching here to the Chinese community and all about Gold Cycle. I love your programs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sam.
let's work together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
那刚刚 Michael 老师呢，在我们这边就跟 Nuno 先生打了招呼，然后他也非常欢迎有机会可以向 Nuno 先生呢去学习，真的是非常荣幸。那我们今天的会议呢就即将开始了。Stella， 你有些问题想要问 Nuno 的吗？
是的。那既然我们大家都喜欢黄金周期，那我们就从黄金周期开始哈。那我想请问 Dr. Nuno Nina， 就是你是如何去发现黄金周期的这个频率，同时呢，这个14万4这样的一个概念，这个数字有什么特别的意义，可以吗？谢谢。
So let us begin today's first question for you, because we all like Gold Cycle very much, and we all know that in Healy there's 144,000 frequencies in there. So is there a special meaning to this number? Because we know this is a very special number.
Okay. Okay, so let's start I think more important that use Healy, talk about frequencies, is understand the concept. Okay,
Yes.
and what is the difference between a living and a dead person? And this is the most important for me. Okay, so is the difference. Living have electricity, and a dead person don't have electricity. So, and because of that, these frequencies, electric frequencies, are so important that we study and that we find a way to use it so that can help us when we are living, of course, when we are alive, yes. Use it to help us to live better, to be far away from the disease, you know, and get more energy and be happy, and this is the real most important step when you use a Healy. So the concept of, okay, so what I have inside me, electricity, okay, current electric, okay, so let's understand, because why, and questions that we should do. Why I'm here because I have a body. So the body is my problem in this planet, yeah. Yes. So let's understand what my body needs. Of course, need water, need food, and water and food. What this kind of elements do in my body? So basically, food turns on in energy, in electricity, and water is the way that this kind of electricity can exist inside me. So because that, water is so important. And Healy and the frequencies of the Healy are a tool to get the balance between all of these.
Okay, so let me just translate that for a little bit. 那刚刚 Stella 的提问呢，就是我们的在用这个14万10千个黄金频率过程当中呢，其实这些频率是不是有一些什么样的一个特点？那 Nuno 刚刚的回应就是说，其实当我们在用 Healy 在用频率的时候，首先要先了解的就是它的背后的一些基本的一些概念，要把它先搞清楚。那我们人是在生的时候，我们的人体呢，其实是活着，跟已经去世的一个人体，它有什么区别呢？就是其中一个最大的区别就是活的人呢，他身体里面是有一个电流的一个流动的。那既然我们有这个身体有这个电流的流动的话呢，其实我们就要去思考一下怎么去照顾这个电流。那透过频率，透过微电流，透过这些 Healy 的技术也好，其实我们最终的目的是希望可以帮助我们每个人生活的品质提升，我们活得更加的喜悦，然后快乐，然后远离这些我们不希望看到的一些健康的一些问题。那对于细胞的健康的话，其实我们水跟食物都是非常重要的。那食物的话，可以为我们带来能量跟这种充电的这种电流。那水的话呢，可以帮助这些频率跟这些电流在身体里面去流动。So you mentioned the water and the food is very important to the cells and the health of our body. Is there anything else that is important to the health of our cells or to support our cells?
Of course, the sun.
The sun, yes.
Yeah, this is the environment that we live, okay? And of course, good food. We cannot heat the food, artificial food. This is not okay for us. So this is we should choose organic food, of course.
Organic food.
Yeah, I think it's better. Or artificial food is not good. So good water, good food, sun. This is all the things that we need, and it's because of that we are in this planet. Because we have sun, we have air, we have water, and we have food on this planet, this amazing planet. And when you start to understand, because look, what is a disease? It's something that break the relations between oxidations and reduction. This is we live between these 2 points. What is oxidation? Oxidation is amazing, is the chemical process that gives us energy.
Yes.
But everybody knows that oxidation is not good. It's not good until you reach the limit that our body can support. Because oxidation is good, but I don't want more oxidation that my body can support. Because after this point, what I have a disease.
Okay. So let me just translate that. And 刚刚 Nuno 先生医生就说他在这个研究我们身体的细胞的健康的过程当中，除了水跟食物之外，其实很重要的是太阳，也对我们的身体的健康、细胞的健康是非常重要的。那至于食物方面呢，他建议就是可以进食一些有机的一些食物，对我们的养分也比较高，然后对我们身体也会比较健康。那当我们从另外一个角度来看身体健康的话，其实人为什么会生病，为什么会有疾病呢？其实很大的一个原因就是我们要考虑到我们身体体内的这些细胞的一些氧化跟还原的这个速度。那大家不要听到说氧化就很害怕，其实氧化是正常的，因为我们身体需要透过氧化才会有一个制造一个身体能量的一个过程。但是当这个氧化过程太多，或者是太多的时候，它会对我们细胞造成伤害的。So oxidation will be harming. If there's too much oxidation, it's going to harm our cells and our health and cause diseases.
Definitely. Okay. So everybody knows about anti-aging. Anti-aging. Everybody wants anti-aging. I want anti-aging. Everybody at my age. Everybody.
You look very young already.
Yeah, but 100 years is not easy. I'm joking. I'm 60. Okay. So the oxidations we need, but like oxidation is the throttle of the car, so you need power for the car moving, but we need also the brake.
Yes.
And the brake, the name is reduction. Reduction is a chemical reaction that stops the oxidation. So the balance between both give us the balance of our life. Look, if you have anxiety, if you have depression, this is oxidation stage. Maybe your liver is rushed the limit. So what should I do? Okay, I should brake. I should do a stop of this oxidation. And how can do that? With reduction. So my frequencies do both, do oxidation and do reduction. So the way that I assemble these frequencies, if we have frequencies for I don't know, but for improve your metabolic process of liver, give more energy to the liver, because we are, we don't have we are sad, liver is a lot, is very lot relation with the feelings, with the way that you feel, the sadness, the pressure, and other ones. But if you oxidation a little bit, improve the oxidation, you get more energy. We have natural cycles.
Yes.
And natural cycles also, I talk about oxidation and reduction. So from midnight until noon, you are in oxidation, and after you are in the reduction. So this is the balance. This is the cycle of life. And what you need? Okay, you need to understand that sometimes you need oxidation, sometimes you need to be sad, sometimes you need to be anxiety. But what is important is understand the concept and know the solution. So if I'm to, if I'm to depression, if I'm to anxiety, what should I do? Okay, it's what we are teaching now, and if you want to translate, okay?
Sure. 那我们刚刚有谈到，就是身体里面的这些氧化跟还原的这个过程呢，其实我们最重要的是氧化这个概念呢，就是好像是我们在开车一样，我们车子需要有一些动力，需要有马达，需要有燃油才能往前走。但是车子不能够一直往前走，它也需要可以停下来，需要有那个刹车。所以 reduction 就像刹车一样的这个概念。那身体就是 体内的这些细胞也是这样的去运作的。那当我们就是有适当的氧化、适当的这些还原，就是有刹车、有前进的话呢，其实对我们身体是会比较健康的。当我们失去这个平衡的时候，比如说氧化比较多的时候，就会长期氧化太多的话，会造成比如说老化啊，或者是有一些疾病的产生。那我们每个人现在都很关注，就是要保持青春。那但是就是要怎么可以做到这个呢？其实我们首先就是要看看这个氧化是不是太多。那刚刚Nuno 也提到了，就是说我们在比如说氧化如果太多的时候，造成一些细胞的一些伤害的时候，其实我们可能就会导致比如说有一些情绪的问题。比如说是肝脏的话，比如说当你的肝脏这个细胞过度氧化的话，你可能会有一些焦虑、忧郁，或者是你肝脏会出现一些问题。那 Nuno 的频率其实里面就有在帮助我们，有一些频率是可以提升这个氧化的，或者是提升这个刹车的，就是这个还原的这个速度。那因为就是说，当我们在氧化的过程当中有能量的一个释放，也是给我们身体提供能量。当你身体能量不够的时候，它可以为我们带来一些能量。那我们身体如果需要更多还原的时候，它的这个频率也可以帮助到我们。那他也提到了，在自然周期里面，在我们的12时辰的养生啊，或者是月亮周期当中，都有一个这个氧化，每天其实我们都有一个氧化的阶段，跟有一个还原的阶段，像是半夜12点到中午12点，这是身体比较氧化的一个阶段。So so from midnight to noon is the oxidation state, and
in the morning we should be, with energy, and after we should do reduction, not fatigue, but you slow down. Is the cycle of life. Let me give you an example. Sure. For instance, like I'm fear and I don't have willpower. What happens with me? Okay, willpower, the adrenals that are on the top of the kidney is the organ that produces the neurochemical, the chemical that gives me energy and willpower. So on the top of the kidney, there are adrenals. So the land where adrenals are living are not good. So kidney is also not good. And because of that, I feel fear. My kidneys are very relationship medicine, traditional medicine, Chinese medicine, yes. So what should I do? Okay, first, let's prepare our environment, our body, because if you start to push your body for the things that cannot do, if you have fears, it's because your body is already rushed the limit. Okay, so let's prepare the body. Let's stop it and think. Okay, so what I need to recover my terrain, my environment, and after recover, I can push because my body at this moment are ready to accept the frequencies, accept the healing, this kind of treatments. If you don't do that, you are push your body useless with no good results.
So 我们刚刚说到的这个，比如说可以给大家举一个例子哦，比如说当我们在一个经常会处于在一个恐惧的一个心态状态的时候，可能会比较多的担忧，然后无法就是完成我们每天需要去做的一些事情。其实在这个恐惧担忧的情况下，你的肾上腺已经是过度有点是消耗了，在这个情况下，所以也会影响到你的这个肾脏的这个功能。所以我们要去调整的话，透过频率，透过微电流的话，也是需要去调整这个肾上腺素以及我们的这个肾脏的这个状态。那当我们如果比如说可以透过 Healy 也好，这些频率去进行干预，但是如果我们没有在这个情况下进行干预的时候让身体继续会消耗的时候，其实我们就会有更大的一个健康的危机的发生。So Nuno, your frequencies, we noticed that like in each program, there is like 200 or 300 different frequencies in there. And based on what you have just mentioned and the theories of Chinese medicine, we know that the body or the organs have deficiency and also have excess of energy or deficiency. Thus, the frequencies in the programs itself, it automatic choose like how to balance you. Let's say maybe you have too much energy in the organ or the area. It can select the frequencies to balance that. Is that how we understand how it works?
Yeah, if you have excess of energy, you are in oxidation.
Yes.
If
Okay.
you don't have energy, you are in reduction. So what we do is this. And this is the best way to find the balance for your body. Okay, what is oxidation? Oxidation is, reduction is when you gain electrons, and oxidation, you lose electrons. Electrons are small particles around the atmosphere, and it's really important, because if you understand, this is what I tell to the people, because there are a lot of people that ask me, oh, I should do, and the most important is understand the concept. What is my problem in this planet? It's my body. So let's understand how the body works. And you can look very deep in the traditional Chinese medicine, because it's real amazing, tell a lot of things, We have the same concepts, but with different words, like
yes,
yin and yang. We have the proton and the electron. It's the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very shocking when you say that, and then I realize, oh, they do say the same things.
Yeah,
Similar
exactly.
idea. Yeah.
So when you talk about yin yang, it's proton and the electrons. So all what you want is this kind of balance between these two forces, this oxidation and reduction. The yin and yang is all we are talking always about the same concept. And the frequencies, I have 25 millions.
25 million. Wow.
Yes. And these, the golden frequencies are like, the frequencies, because you can, when you find the frequencies that can oxidation or reduction your liver, after you can find more frequencies that close to the main frequency, can do the same job, I found my frequencies technical in the well, this is kind of secret, but
secret.
But I real measure the organs and the metabolic process that I did it, I real did it, the measurements.
Let me translate.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
我刚刚问了 Nuno 一个问题，就是说，其实，在我们中医里面，经常会说到身体或是某一些器官会有能量的过剩，或是比较虚，或者是过剩的这个情况下，那我就把它带到，就是说，其实，在黄金周期里面，每一个程序都有，比如说200-300个频率在里面。那我们是不是可以从这个角度去理解，就是说，我们身体当下需要的是什么频率？比如说，我们某一个器官能量过剩的时候，它会自动的透过 Healing 里面的量子传感器，帮助我们去选择某一个频率来帮助我们去平衡掉这个过剩的问题，或是比较虚的问题。那他刚刚也说了，是概念是这样子的去运作是没错的，因为其实我们的身体在中医里面，在我们的传统中华文化当中，经常会说到的，比如说阴阳，或者是一些很多的中华养生的这些概念，其实都是在西方用不同的词汇来去形容。比如说是阴阳这个概念，可以透过质子跟电子这个概念去理解。那刚刚有说到的，就是说我们在这个器官的去平衡，其实我们透过这个频率是一个很好的方式，去帮助我们去做到这个平衡的这个目的。And so the frequencies that we have in the gold cycles, or the 25 million cycles that you have, and how does the frequencies, how is our body will be able to better prepare the body to receive these frequencies? Because I think in your videos you have mentioned that when we first started using frequency, it's very important to be slow and also prepare the body before you use the frequencies. Otherwise, your body may not accept or may not welcome these frequencies. Do you have any tips for us?
Yes, of course. Look, first, time any problem, any disease, what is the first thing that I should be aware. I lose the flow. I lose the natural flow. It's because of that I have a problem. Okay, so I lose the natural flow. I lose the natural cycles. I lose something that is my line in this life or in this planet. So if I start to push my body, your body is in stress. Your body is in limit or across the limits. And I'm doing now again, push the body now. This is not correct. So let's give a stage of recover before you use anything. So what my body needs first, need water, good water. We can talk a little bit about water. Water is why we are here, because our planet have water. Why we are not in the moon, Jupiter, and Mars? Because they don't have water there. Okay, so Elon Musk with the
rockets.
The rockets to go to Mars and Jupiter, and I don't think is the correct option, but it's okay. You have enough money to play with this. We don't have it, so we need to be more forthright with our body. So first, water. Let me talk about water a little bit. There are people that talk about alkaline water.
Yes.
Alkaline water. We don't have any study about that alkaline water is good for us. Okay, so why we talk about alkaline water and alkaline water is good for us? But first, it's not because it's alkaline, it's because it's negative electric, and the power, the ORP, the potential of ORP, the oxy reduction potential is negative. Is because of that. It's not because it's alkaline, and we confuse this concept. But more important than the way that we choose the water, let me tell you, so that you can be you to choose, not me, but be you after a logical thinking about this concept that I will talk now. The last gate that I have between the outside to inside my body is the stomach. Stomach is a gate. Okay, so after you cross the stomach, your body understands everything. But before that, your body don't understand nothing. So I have an apple, amazing apple, beautiful red apple or green apple, I don't know. And my body don't understand if there are vitamins or the apple. So I need that my apple arrived at my stomach. And in my stomach, there are amazing process that convert, that change this apple in something that my body understands, and can do that because you have chlorhydric acid.
Eureka.
Yeah, and this is acid. This is acid. It's not alkaline. Okay, so if I put alkaline things in my stomach cannot do the job. All food that you know, and if you measure, and this is important because in the books, in a lot of people that talk, you don't have alkaline foods. Okay, you have acid food. Organic food, natural food are 99% acid, because my body can manage the acids but cannot manage the alkaline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is really important. Look, you see everybody talk about vitamin C is amazing. What is vitamin C? Acid, ascorbic acid. And if you research, you can find that everything is acid. I have a slide I can share later, and I can send you, and you can send to our friends that are with us today.
Yes.
That all food that I know, and is important for me, is acid. Because my body can understand the acids, but cannot understand alkaline. You say, alkaline is not good. No, it's not. It's the balance between acid and alkaline that make my body have energy, that make my body can live. Is this balance? But my body understands better than acids than the alkaline. Okay?
Mm-hmm. That's very shocking. We never knew that. Yeah. So 我刚刚问了 Nuno， 就是说，其实我们要怎么样去调整我们体内的这个环境，就是我们器官的各个器官的这些状态，其实最重要的是透过频率，它可以帮助我们调整我们体内的这些环境、这些生态，从而去影响我们需要调整的那个部位或者那个器官。那我就问他说，那我们经常会说到，刚刚用频率，或者我们在用频率去调理我们的身体的时候，其实很重要的是，他会经常说到说，你要先准备你的身体，当你的身体准备好的时候，你才能够有能力去接收这些频率，在你身体起到一些作用。那他就为我们解释了，就是说其实没错，要先好好的准备身体，但是他想要花一点时间来去跟大家分享关于水这个问题，因为好的水对于我们身体是非常重要的。他刚刚也有提到说，水是可以帮助这个电流的传导之外，也是一个信息的一个管道。那他就说，其实大部分的人在现在对于水是有一个很大的一个误解，就是说很多人都听说到，就是说碱性水对我们的身体会比较健康，但是其实在他的看法当中是错误的，因为我们的胃其实就是一个外界跟内部的一个很大的一个重要的一个连接的一个器官，所有的身体这些食物都是透过胃进入到身体，然后胃就好像把这些食物变成我们身体可以接收跟吸收的这些讯息或者是一些物质。那我们的胃本身就是有一个胃酸在里面，所以它是酸性的。然后他也跟我们说到了，其实在这个世界上99%的食物都是酸性的。不管其他人怎么说，但是他的研究当中发现，就算是大家都说维他命 C 是很健康的，维他命 C 也是酸性的。不管是自然的食物、有机的食物、好的食物，其实都是酸性的。那我们的身体透过这些酸碱的平衡，可以为我们身体达到一个能量的一个提供之外，其实很重要的就是说，如果我们把一些酸碱错误的一些食物放进我们身体的时候，我们身体会比较不容易会识別到这些食物，所以吃一些酸性的食物是非常重要的。So acidic food is very important to us, and alkaline food or alkaline water is actually causing like a confusion to our body.
Yeah. Let me tell a sentence that usually is shocking the people. I will not die of cancer.
Okay.
No, because look, if you understand this concept, you can balance your body. You can understand. Also, what is important for me is my body. What's scary always in this world is my body. When I die, the spirit is amazing. But until now, the spirit cannot help me. I'm not to tell that don't think about spirit and spiritual life and so on. No, it's not this. But what's scary is someone tell me you have a disease, a chronic disease, or acute disease. Nobody, if someone tell me you have a cancer in your spirit, oh, I'm okay. I don't worry about that, okay? Because the things comes from our body. We are here because we have a body, okay? So, and what is the fuel of my body? After I eat and after I drink water is electricity, electric current. So what I need to know is some kind of concepts of electricity. First one, the pH. pH is amazing, okay? pH is the way that you can measure the magnetic field in your body. It's not to measure acid and alkaline, okay? This is wrong. Another thing is RH2. Hydrogen is really important. Hydrogen, oxygen is the oxidation. Yes, everybody knows that. Everybody needs oxygen to live. Yes, of course, I need oxygen to have energy. But if I have more energy that my body can spend, I'm in troubles. So I need a break. What is the name of the break? Hydrogen. Okay, so hydrogen is not to give you energy, is to stop the oxidation so that you can have the correct energy inside you. And this is because you have thousands and thousands of hydrogen studies and publications of hydrogen studies that did hydrogen can help in a lot of disease, can help in cancer, can help in Alzheimer, can help in diabetes, can help in a lot of energies. Because hydrogen, stop it. Oxidations, everybody know, if you rush, if you cross the limit, you are in troubles. So what is the name of this god? hydrogen.
Yes, let me translate that. 那我们刚刚说到 Nuno 其实也想要说一句话让大家可能会比较震惊的话，就是说他其实基本上不会有人是因为癌症而死亡的。为什么他会这样说呢？其实我们身体里面最重要的是要去平衡体内的这个生态的环境，从而去影响我们身体里面的各个细胞。那当我们可以透过比如说一些正确的一些水或者是营养，以及透过一些体内的维系体内的这些电流，因为当我们进食、我们吃食物的时候，我们喝水的时候，都会有一些电流的一些摄取到，让我们身体里面有这些电流的一个流动。那除此之外呢，很重要的是一个 pH， 就是身体的这个酸碱性。一般人认为这个酸碱性它是用来测量身体的一个状态，但是这不太正确哦。在他的世界当中 pH 酸碱值是用来测量我们身体体内的一个电磁场的一个环境。那很重要的是另外一个概念，就是说另外一个概念是 RH2 这个一个氧化一个还原的一个过程的一个指标。我们都知道说我们身体会透过氧气来产生一些能量。那当我们身体有这些能量的时候，当然很好，它可以用来去维系我们身体的一些机能。但是当我们有过多的这些能量的时候，是对身体是一个很大的伤害的。所以在这个时候，我们就需要有一个物质，那这个物质就叫氢。那这个氢的话呢，就是好像是一个刹车一样，让身体可以不要那么的氧化。那同时呢，可以把这个氧化的速度控制下来。所以氢是对我们身体有很多健康的一个功效，那也在很多的临床的研究就有这样去跟我们去说到有这些研究的。So hydrogen is very good for us, and that it helps us to improve our body and our terrain as well. So I think terrain is a very big topic that you always share with us, and when we use frequencies. Can you share a little bit about how the frequencies affects the terrain in our body? Because one time I saw your video, you were saying that your frequencies do not target specific organs. You target the frequency, how it works is that it works around or surrounding the organs to help to balance the energy or the terrain. Is that a good concept, or how can you elaborate on that?
Okay. Let's another example.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think that we have an aquarium with fish, and the water in the aquarium becomes very dirty. What happens with the fish?
The fish will be sick.
Yeah, of course. And in limit, they die. The fish die. Okay, yes. So what is important at this moment? Let's treat the fish. Is what you should do?
No.
No, let's change the water. Yes, the water is the environment.
Yes.
So what is important inside my body is my environment, is the liquid that surrounds all the organs, because you don't have problems with your organs. You don't have problems with your fish. You have problems with the water that your fish are living. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is our concept, our environment. And this environment is the name, technical name is interstitial liquid. So, and we have in our body 2 pumps, 4 pumps, very important. Everything that is important in our body to keep us alive, like a ground zero, level 0, our body, our universe gives us twice. You don't have 2 livers. You don't have 2 hearts. You don't have 2 spleen, but you have 2 kidneys and 2 lungs. So this is the pumps. This is the pumps that keep your environment, your interstitial liquid clean, that your organs can live. So if your kidney and your lungs works very well, you don't have any problems. Okay, you can ask for cancer, you can do some kind of voodoo to get the cancer. It's impossible, because why? Because your body don't rush the limit of oxidation. Mm-hmm. Okay, so kidney, and it's because of that you have twice. It's really important. Is the pumps, is the filters that you have in an aquarium, so that clean the water and the fish don't have any problem to live. Okay.
OK。So 我刚刚问到 Nuno 就是说，其实在我们用频率的这个过程当中，其实很重要的是经常会说到是我们体内的这个生态或是环境对于我们身体的一个健康整体健康是有很大的关系。那请他可不可以跟我们分享一下怎么样去透过频率可以帮助我们去平衡体内的这个生态。那他就做了一个比喻，就是说其实我们身体就像一个养鱼的一个鱼缸一样，你可以思考一下，如果你的这个水这个鱼缸里面的水，如果它是比较浑浊的、比较不干净的，你可以想象一下里面的鱼的健康会怎么样？那当然就是鱼会越来不健康，或者是会生病。当这个水真的是非常的脏，然后有毒的话，那鱼当然就会死掉。其实我们身体也是一样的，我们身体体内的这些器官、这些功能，其实都是本来就是很正常，会运作跟保持一个健康的状态。那只是说我们身体体内的环境让我们的这些器官会生病，所以我们要做的不是说去调整直接去调整某一个器官，其实最重要的是先去调整我们体内的这个生态，让它可以恢复到一个平衡的一个生态的时候，自然很多的这些状态就会可以得到一个很好的一个缓解。特别是比如说是我们如果是要选这些器官哪一个比较优先的话呢，其实我们的肾脏是非常重要的，因为我们身体里面所有的器官除了肺跟肾脏之外，那其他都是只有单个，只有肾脏跟肺是有2个的，所以它是对我们非常重要的。So the kidney and the lung is very important in the sense that it also helps us, I think, to balance the pH or the acidity in the inside of our body.
Answer your question.
Yeah.
You say what should we do about our terrain?
Yes.
Our environment.
Yes.
The first step. Okay, so focus in kidney and lungs.
Focus in kidney and lungs.
Yeah, let's think together. Look, what if your kidneys are not working well? What is the feeling that you have? Fear. And fear, what the fear gives to us? Be aware, okay? Because we need to be aware. You are looking for all the sides and so on. So this is the first signal to our body that something is wrong, okay? It's amazing. You can link everything in your if you think in this way, in logical way, you can connect, you can link a lot of concepts of Chinese medicine, our Western medicine, other concepts. So the kidney and lungs are our first focus. This is the first step that I do if someone needs help. Okay, so you can, at this moment, you can ask me, okay, so Healy, we can use Healy? Yes, we can use Healy, but I can give, you know, the raw matter so that the Healy can do the job. Okay, so good food and water. This is the first. Before you use it, you should have good water and raw and food, of course. So what is good water? Is water acid water? Is the water that our body understands? The water should not have too many minerals because, you know, our kidney cannot manage too many minerals. So we have in the label of the water, you have TDS, it's total dissolved solids.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And should be less than 60.
Less than 60.
Okay? If you look the brands, usually the water in Europe is about 300, 250 is too much. You have put more things inside your body that your body can manage it, that your body can release. So this is really important that you check that. Okay. And after you have water and good food, okay, let's start using Healy or another device that have the same concept. I like very much Healy, but there are people that are starting to do Healy, and after 2 days I'm with at arts and I'm some kind of these problems and so on. Why? Because your body don't have enough water.
Okay, let me just translate that. 所以刚刚我们说到我们的肾脏跟肺是非常重要的，那为什么呢？其实在中医里面也经常会说到，因为其实肾脏就是我们以肾为本嘛，就是也是我们主要的能量的一个来源。那所以其实肾脏其实除了 肾脏，当我们肾脏出问题的时候，就会有一些恐惧，这也是跟中医一样，恐伤肾嘛。所以呢，当我们有恐惧的时候，就会影响我们的一些注意力的一个影响。所以其实我们在这个环境当中，很重要的就是说要去平衡这些主要2个器官，就是肾跟一个肺。那这也是他在诊所当中，当有人需要请求他帮助的时候，很多的个案就是他都是先从肾跟肺去调整的。那我们在用频率的时候，一开始要怎么去准备我们的身体呢？甚至其实最重要的是要好的食物跟好的水。那当身体有这些养分，有这些原材料准备好了，补充好了之后，你再去用频率的话，可以更好的去产生效果。那好的水主要有，比如说水的话呢，最好是比较弱酸性的水，然后里面不要有太多的一些矿物质在里面，因为矿物质太多的话，对于肾脏是很大的一个负担。那还有就是说，肾脏其实也就像是一个过滤器一样，水缸里面的过滤器一样，帮助我们去进行很多的过滤跟排毒，所以是非常重要的一个器官。So when we think that when we first try to help ourselves or our clients, we focus on the kidney and the lung. And using the gold cycles, there would be, is it the pure programs and the balance? Are these two good to use to?
Yeah, it's balance is good. Look, what kidney and lungs do for us.
Mm-hmm.
So kidney works with a strong acid.
Yes.
And lungs work with weakly acid. This is both acids that we have in our body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you can start with the balance. Yes, you can start with balance. Let me one thing. Yeah, sorry, with the pure. Pure is for start. Pure is not the balance. Balance.
Start with pure. Okay.
Start pure. Yeah, pure, because pure is improve this you know, this balance between oxidation and reduction of our kidney and our lungs. Is a function, is the function. And this is, look, if there are people that write to you and say, I am Alzheimer, can I have, forget it, because all diseases are the same. We put names, but are all the same. The difference is how much oxidation and how much reduction this relation give to us names. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, if you have 10 of oxidation and 5 of reduction, okay, we have pain. If you have 11 of oxidation and 4 of reduction, what I have? A cancer. Do you understand? Is this balance between oxidation and reduction, but the diseases are all the same. So the way that you can treat, I don't like to talk about disease, the way that you can treat this imbalance of your body,
yes,
yeah, is recovered again the balance between oxidations and reduction. So the best way to start, kidney and lungs, because it's the job of the kidney and lungs is to recover this. After, if you tell me, okay, how can I recover my heart, for instance, you don't need it, because if the lungs do it the job and the kidney do the job with water, you after, and I don't know, but I don't know, a few days, few months, I don't know, because I don't know the degree that you have the problem, but your body recover. Is the way that we work. This is the way that the universe works. So we cannot create another way to see the things. The universe is at the same time is very complex, but at the same time, if you understand, it's so simple. The universe process that we try to change, and this is our wrong step to do.
Going against the flow.
Yeah, if you are against the flow, you are in troubles.
And we don't change the flow.
That's the flow. You need to understand the flow. You need to have the feeling to understand when we are outside or start to be outside the flow. This is the life.
Okay. Let me just translate that. 所以刚刚我们就是问了 Nuno 先生，就是说他在跟我们分享怎么去调理比如说肾脏跟肺部的话呢，比如说我们可以先从黄金周期里面的醇开始去使用。 然后再来可以使用平衡，这2个程序其实很好的可以针对肾脏跟肺部，因为我们的肾脏其实是一个很大的一个器官来去代谢跟处理一些强酸的一些物质，那我们的肺部基本上是在处理一些比较弱酸性的一些食物的一些物质。那我们在这个调整的这个过程当中，其实很重要的是这2个器官的一个良好的运作。那当然就是说在 Nuno 的世界当中，其实他也不喜欢用疾病这个名词，就是我们身体的这个失衡，身体失衡的这个情况下，基本上是没有什么疾病，疾病的一个名字只是我们人类给一个贴了一个标签，基本上所有的疾病都是一样的，那它们的差别只是在我们身体体内的这个氧化的一个速度跟还原的这个速度的差别。比如说他刚有提到说，比如说可能是氧化指标是10，然后还原的指标是5的话，那你就会有疼痛。那比如说你的氧化是到11的话，那你的还原的指标是只有到4的话，那就代表你可能是有比如说癌症这样子的一个区别。所以我们不管你是身体目前当下有什么情况，其实我们最重要的真的是要去处理体内的这个生态这个环境。So we try to use the goal programs are very good to start. Do you have any tips for us after that? Let's say we use the pure, we use the balance, and then how do we proceed after that?
Okay, let me tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Surround us, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you can find every place, and we have oxidations. How can I tell you? Oxidations sources. Okay, so chocolate is oxidation source, caloric cake is, everything. So what you need,
yes.
You need more break than oxidation. Okay, because you go outside, you see an amazing ice cream shop, and you want to ice cream. Ice cream is oxidation. It's caloric. So you are surrounded. You have amazing offers of amazing things that seems taste very well, and we like it. So what we need break. So because of that, we produce the cell power water. Cell power water is water with hydrogen, is the break, because we don't have more breaks around us. Okay, this is the problem. So this is the best way to slow down the oxidation process, is not to stop the oxidations. If you stop the oxidations, you die. You don't have energy. So I want to have energy, but not energy that can destroy me, that can cross the limit of my metabolic process. So cell power water is the way that you can stop it. If you ask me, okay, Healy do the same? Yes, but Healy need the raw matter inside your body. So Healy can help. Usually what I tell the people is, Healy is the car. You have a car, amazing, but you don't have roads. So water is the roads. Now,
yes.
With both, you can drive, you can flow, you can visit your friends that are very far away, because you have the roads and you have the car. If you have the car, the Healy, without water, okay, you can push, you go, the road is not okay, you have problems in your wheels, and so on and so on. So these both together. And the golden cycle, the concept is this, okay? So let's do pure to recover this balance, and after that you can do what you want. You can help, you can focus, you can put more energy in your focus, you can put, I don't know, you can look, we are made by frequencies, so you need to know the frequencies that you want and that you need. If I need more hair, I can use frequencies to my hair be more strong. Than this is life. This is not nothing against, this is not miracles. This is not something that comes from, from the dark side or the other side, or I'm not talking about, this is physical. This is science. Okay. Why I'm here? Because why I can touch me? Because I'm made of frequencies. I'm energy. I'm in last. How can I tell you? This is maybe it's very complex, but this is my concept. And this is what I believe. I'm gravity. And gravity, one day we'll talk about gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah, if you understand gravity, you can understand everything. You can understand, God. People talk about God. God is gravity. You can understand water. Water is gravity. Okay? We are here because gravity. You are not here because nothing more. Okay? So if you understand the concept, gravity is not, when you leave some piece and fall down to the earth very quickly. This is.
Yeah, that's what most people think about gravity. Is about
this is what the science, because the science don't understand the gravity and say about this. But no, we are gravity. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We are gravity. If you understand the concept of gravity, you can understand everything. It's very complex. Yes, the first step is to, how can I tell you? You need to lose, it's like a click, It's like you want, because it's total new concept.
Yes.
But after that, you can look. It's real amazing. It's really amazing.
I hope you will have
we should
soon.
I need to prepare
about
very
gravity.
good slides so that you can understand, and you can understand
Yes.
why we are here in this planet and we are not in other planet. And okay.
Okay, I'll say that. 那我们刚刚问到说，那其实在用完纯跟平衡这个程序之后，是不是有其他程序可以去开启来帮助我们去平衡我们身体的各个情况呢？他说，其实没错，当我们用完纯跟平衡之后，其实你就可以自由的去选择你想要用的一个程序或者是频率，因为其实我们身体基本上都是能量，都是频率，那这也是非常科学的，不是什么一些就是觉得是好像很虚幻的东西。那我们最重要的是希望透过将来可能会为大家做一个视频，关于我们的这个地心引力，就是 gravity 这个话题。其实当我们了解我们如果是有一个我们一般人认为这个地球的一个吸引力，就是其实在地球上有这个吸引力的话，其实是我们好像是站在这个地球上有被这个地球的一个磁场去吸着我们，然后有这个引力，地心引力，但是其实并不是这样的一个概念。当我们希望将来它会为我们准备更多的关于这方面的一个题材。Towards the end of today's webinar, just a few more questions about, I think a lot of people asked you this question. So how many times do I use the programs, the goal programs, the goal cycles? And yeah, I think that's a very, very common question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So there are people that ask me, okay, can I do 3-4 times per day? No.
3-4 times a day? No.
Can I do all days? No.
Can I do once a day?
But not all days. Look, what is important in the relationship is the dialogue. So if I send frequencies to my body, I need that my body think about that, react, produce something. Because if I'm all time, blah, 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 blah. What is amazing in this is you ask me questions, I answer. You ask me, look, if I stay here and that, blah, 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 blah. This kind of interaction. Mm-hmm. So Healy do something in my body. Let's wait for something happens in my body. And after, maybe the new answer or from the new input from Healy will be different, because 2 days after or 2 days before, I thought, okay, I need to improve more because nothing happened. Wait, let the things. We have 3 months for the winter, for the spring. When the spring starts, nobody everybody know that the day after you don't have the spring in the full I don't remember the fierce. It's not the fierce, but when the winter starts, you don't expect that the day after you have snow and so on and so on. No, yeah. We need time. Nature need time. Healy need time. So let's create a dialogue. Let's do a Healy. Wait, understand. listen. It's so important to listen our body. What happens to my body? That's in one day. It's not enough 1 day. I need more, maybe 3 days. I like very much 3 days. I like to do some things and wait still 3 days. It's like 3 is very important. Look, the winter, 3 months. Look, the springtime, 3 months. Why? The first one is our body understand that something happens. The second day, or the second month is to create a reaction. And the last day or the last month is to live in plenitude of this action, of this input. So it's so important that you understand this dialogue. So it's really important to understand this dialogue.
OK， 我刚刚问了 Nuno 的一个问题，就是说，经常会很多伙伴都在问说，我们在用黄金频率的程序也好 ，Healy 的其他程序也好，大概是一天可以做几个程序才适合呢？他的回答就是说，其实这个也是他经常会接收到的问题。那他的回答就是说，其实你做3个4个一天的话，真的是太多了。基本上在他的概念、他的理解当中，其实最好的方式是当你做完一个程序之后，你要等待身体去吸收这些频率，给身体有时间去反应过来，去恢复过来，你再看看下一步再怎么去做这些程序。那他比较喜欢的话，就是一个3的数字，比如说做完一个程序，等待3天，看看身体有什么反应。因为3是一个非常特别的数字，3是我们的一个季节，都是3个月。那透过这样子一个季节的一个比喻来说的话，其实在第1个月的时候，比如说我们让身体去适应这些频率，第2个月的时候，身体才会做出一些反应过来。那在第3个月的时候，你才真正体验到这个效果。So Nuno, the 3 is a very special number. So you just give an example. The first month or the first few days, you let the body to react or to receive the frequencies. And then
the first day is the input.
The input, yes.
The second day, you are waiting for my body to produce something.
Yeah.
And the third day is to feeling what my body produces. Okay. And you know, one wrong thing that we do in our life, in our professional life, in our private life, is to ask something to someone don't have this to give us. You understand? If I ask you to give me an aeroplane, but you don't have it, and I would be in this despair, I will be sad with you because you don't give me an aeroplane. You don't have it. So what is important is I understand what you have to give me, and I ask this, what you have, because what you have to give me, you can give me. So it's the same on my body. I cannot ask my body something that my body don't have. I cannot push. If I use Healy 2, 3, 4 times per day, I'm pushing my body. Okay? And my body maybe don't have this to give me. And I'm waiting for that, and I will be anxiety. I will start in depression. Oh my God, I'm doing treatments and nothing happens. Oh, what is wrong? Healy or me or the world, maybe. So this is really important in everything. Everything is important. All these concepts, you know, dialogue is so important. Waiting for the other ones to tell you something is so amazing.
Yeah,
I think the people forget to listen to the body.
Yes. Okay, let me just translate that. 那我们在用频率的时候，有一个非常重要的一个部分，就是说其实我们在用频率的话，基本上是跟身体有一个深层次的一个对话。当频率释放出来，透过 Healy 释放传导到你的身体的时候，它基本上是要好像在询问跟邀请你的身体做出一些反应。但是我们在日常生活当中可能都有体验过，就是说我们不能够每天每次都是在跟其他人做出一些要求，但是对方是没有这些东西的时候，他给不到你，你就会觉得失望，或者是愤怒，或者是一些不高兴。身体也是一样。 样的。如果你不断的每天都跟身体发送这些频率，但是你身体都没有这些物质，没有能力可以制造这些东西、这些情况的话，其实它也没办法提供给你，那你自己就会产生可能比较失望、比较一些不开心的一个情况下。所以我们最重要的在用频率的过程也好，在生活的过程当中也好，对话是很重要的。然后我相信大家都是要给多一点耐心，让身体可以做出反应，然后多多的聆听你的身体的一些声音。So listen to the body and the patience is very important.
Yeah. Right, listen to the body. Yeah. There's someone there asking about alkaline water because she said that natural water is slightly alkaline. If you measure the seawater, you need to move outside from, not close to the land because there are a lot of pollution. You need to find a very good, and I did it already. And you measure, and what is amazing is seawater is acid. You say, okay, no, try to do it. Okay, don't read the books. Trying to do that, trying to measure you. Take a very good probe that can measure. Look, here in Portugal, we have 99% of acid waters, and you have one source that is alkaline. In this alkaline water, you don't have life. You can ask me, okay, but alkaline, no. It's not me that tell you that, it's your body. You need to understand that. It's not me that tell you that your stomach is acid. It's your body that did it. It's the universe that put your stomach acid. Why? Because it's the way that can prepare. So if the fuel of our stomach is acid, don't make any sense. When people say, okay, but let me think about something that a banana, okay, is alkaline. Okay, so measure, but use a real probe to measure the banana. Don't read the books. Okay, do it by yourself. Because one thing is what the science we have around us, but at this moment we have enough information, we have enough knowledge to do our steps. Okay, I'm here to share what I learned during 50 years. I'm not to tell you that I'm right. I'm put on the table my concepts, and what I have with my concepts was the results of my concepts. I have people that have pain, don't have anymore. I have people that was in troubles with any disease, don't have anymore. So I'm not here if I don't have good results, of course, or if I don't have good results and keep in my directions, it's not my way to be. So
yeah, I think you have a very big passion to share about your finding and your research in the last 40, 50 years and your clinical experiences so that more people can know about the concepts. We know that a lot of your sharing is quite contradicting or different than the mainstream textbooks. Yeah. But you're trying your best to share what you have found out with us. And then it's up to us to discover or to learn more about the concepts, and we decide what we want to do with the knowledge, right?
Definitely. This is my position. Okay, I'm only here to share what I found, yes, what is my experience, and I'm here only because I have good results. I have thousands and thousands of people that can tell you about the results. Okay, but long time ago, I cared about that. I try to be on TV and tell the people and so on. But at this moment, I don't care more about it.
Yeah, I know you used to be on the Portugal TV a lot before.
Yes. At this moment, if the people want, okay, I'm here. If the people don't want, okay, no problems. Okay, there are people that we have people that start to drink alkaline water. We have a natural source in Portugal is about 10
pH 10.
pH. Yes, amazing. This is something that we should study, that the people should study. And after 4-6 months, everybody comes and say, oh, I'm kidney problems. Yes, of course.
Okay.
It's impossible to be against the laws of the universe.
Okay.
If you understand the laws, you can walk side by side with the universe, and sometimes very close. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's not. Okay.
Let me just translate that a little bit. 所以我们刚刚说到了这个关于水的这个部分，我刚刚有一个观众他问到说，那其实好像大部分的自来水都是比较碱性的，然后 Nuno 其实也分享了，其实他在他过往的这40年、50年的这个临床的经验，其实他想要跟大家分享的都是他的一些自己在临床上的很多的经验，他看到的案例，他的客人他的病人从一个比较不失衡的一个状态，怎么可以帮助到他们回到健康的状态，他都把这些知识来提供到给我们，让我们知道。那在这个过程当中，他的很多的一些理论，比如说是酸碱性啊、水啊这些理论，其实都可能跟主流的教科书、主流的大家的所听到的一些概念可能是很不同的。所以大家在这里其实希望透过今天的一个会议，让大家了解到更多关于 Nuno 的一些知识，然后呢，自己可以多多的去做一些研究，跟自己去做一些测量。你可以比如说去海水去测量海水，那不要在岸边，就是在海中间去拿一些水的样本来去做一个测量。其实在葡萄牙，大部分的水源都是酸性的，只有一个泉，它是一个碱性的一个 pH 有达到10。那也有人曾经去质问他说，那我喝这个水应该会很健康啊，但是过了没多久之后，这个人长期的喝碱性水的话呢，他的肾脏就开始出现问题了。所以其实很多的这些我们的在对于这个事实或者是对于教科书主流的一个科学所传达的一个讯息，可能都有一些对立，但是我们就是按照自己的想法跟自己的一个经验去多多的去阅读或者是去测量的话，去体验出来，其实也许可以了解到 Nuno 到真正的想要让我们了解到，其实他自己这么多年来的一个临床的经验的分享。So at the end, Stella, do you have some questions for Nuno?
Oh, yes, of course. I can't wait. 就是他刚才在说，我们也有伙伴在问哈，如果我们用多了这个频率，对我们的身体会不会有副作用？
So Stella, I'd like to ask you that if we use too much frequencies, too many programs, what is any side effects or any problems that may be caused? You think? Stress.
Yes.
Stress to the body?
You stress the body, yeah.
That's it. Only stress, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Only stress.
But when your body have too much stress, your body do not want to respond.
You can have head heart, you can have some kind of, other effects, fatigue,
fatigue.
Yes.
Okay.
那我们刚刚问到 Nuno 说，如果用太多太多频率的时候，会不会有什么样的一个副作用？他说，当你用太多的时候，其实对你的身体是一个很大的一个压力。当你身体有这种的外来的这种压力的时候，太多的话会导致，比如说头晕啊、头痛啊，或者是有一个疲惫的这种感觉。
You push your body. You push your body more than your body can manage.
Push the body more. OK. 当我们用太多这些程序跟频率的时候，与过量使用的话，你就会好像把你的身体也是推向了你身体无法承受的这样子的一个范围的话，对你身体是有带来不好的反效果的，就是物极必反，对吧？
是的，
物多极。
对，我们适可而止 balance。那下一个问题就是在黄金周期里哈，我们有两个比较特别的程序，一个是 being， 一个是 care。那我们都知道这个是对情绪这方面哈是有帮助的两个程序。那我们知道在 Healy 里呢，我们说是身心灵的合一。那我想知道对于黄金周期的频率，它是在这个情绪这方面是怎样来帮助我们？它是不是也可以在我们的潜意识中能够帮助我们去把我们的这些我们细胞记忆啊，或者这些受伤害的这些东西给它平衡掉。
Stella was trying to ask about the Gold Cycle programs. We know that Healy have the functions not only to work on the body itself, the matter itself, but Healy also have the functions to help balance our mental or emotional or the spiritual balance. In the Gold Cycle programs, there is the care and the being. They are, what's the main difference between these two programs, and are they able to help with maybe some emotional traumas, or to be able to help some traumas or in the memories of the cells. You know, we sometimes we say that there's trauma stored in the memories of the cells.
Okay, so let me tell you something that is really important, and the people sometimes don't realize that. Our emotional side don't come from spiritual side, come inside, from our liver. So if you push, if you improve, if you give energy to your liver, your emotional side will be improved. Okay, so care, we have being and care. Care is more to recover your body to be strength to the outside environment. Okay, so for flu, for more immune system. And the other one being is more recover your emotional side. So focus on your liver, improve energy in your liver in the way that you can feel better in the emotional side.
Okay, so Stella 刚刚的提问呢，就是 Nuno 的解答，就是说我们从关心跟存在这两个程序来看的话，基本上其实在他的理解当中，我们的情绪的这些问题、这些失衡，其实很多不是说来自于外在的，其实很多的这些都是来自我们身体体内的这些状态。那他提出来很重要的就是我们的一个肝脏的这个器官的一个状态。当我们的这个肝脏的器官的状态不好的时候，我们就会很多这些不好的情绪的产生，所以照顾这个肝脏是非常重要的。那在这个关心的这个程序当中，特别是帮助我们去平衡掉我们来自于外界的这些压力或者是一些影响，比如说它可以帮助我们去提升我们的免疫系统，以及帮助我们去提升肝脏的这个能量。那存在的话，这个程序它也是作用在肝脏的，但是它主要是平衡我们的情绪方面，专门在情绪这个方面去下功夫。那对于肝脏的这个能量也达到一个很好的提升。Thank you, Nuno. Stella, do you have one more question or that's it?
Yeah, very last one. 是这样子的哈，我们说，刚刚我有一点 confused 哈，那个 Dr. Nuno Nina 说呢，就是我们的身体的内平衡是从肾和肺这些来开始。那我曾经看过，就是 Nuno 的一个 video， 他是说做黄金周期啊，是从这个淋巴循环、肝和肾这样开始哈。那刚刚就是 Nuno 又说呢，我们做这个黄金周期是从 pure 和把 pure 和这个平衡做完之后，其他怎么做都可以。可是我记得在他讲月亮周期的时候，可能他 mention 过，就是这个平衡是最后来做的，或者身体不好的时候是不做。所以现在我就有点 confused， 不知道该怎么去这个。
So Nuno, regarding the gold cycle programs on how we use the programs in the order, so we just mentioned today that we can start with pure and then later use balance, because from the terrain concept, we first try to balance the lymphatic, the liver functions, and then the kidney and the lung. But then according to if we do follow the moon cycle, the lunar cycle programs, you have taught us in the past that the balance program is usually during the last quarter, which is like next week. It's the last quarter we use the balance. And then the new moon, we start using the pure, we use the care. And then the first quarter, we use the energy.
Yes.
And then full moon, we use pure. So Stella was a little bit confused, like, should we follow the lunar cycle or should we follow the regular terrain view on the steps on how to create or recover our terrain?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, yeah.
You understand?
I understand, yeah. You know, Rita, I talk a lot with Rita. Because I don't know if you know, but when I was young, I was diagnosed as an autist in the degree. So I don't think like the other people. Okay. So usually at this moment we are doing a webinar about sleep, amazing webinar. And I write, I write and I do the slides and so on. And after comes Rita and change everything because the way that I think, nobody understands. So I understand, Stella, your problem. Yeah, maybe it's Rita better to explain than me because I definitely I don't think like the other ones. Okay, I'm very confused. I'm not confused. I can do links. We in the webinar, sleep webinar, we talk about REM and no REM sleep. And when I talk with Rita and explain Rita about REM sleep, because we have another concept that I think is the first time that you can listen about that sleep. And Rita say, wow, you are always in the REM because you are doing links that nobody, the people do it, but when I sleep, but you do it when I awake. So, and what I'm trying to do is definitely, I realize that people don't understand me. I'm very confused. Yeah, I'm very confused because I don't think, also my daughter is the same. I have 6 kids and one of them is very close, thinking the same way. We don't think in a logic flow. I do something and I do a different thing and then back again and okay, sorry for that.
No problem.
But I have Rita to help us. Maybe Rita, Simon, can you put Rita?
1 second. Yeah, right, Rita. But for me, my understanding, I don't know if I'm right or not, but I think if you're in the right time, let's say the new moon is starting in 10 days or 7 days. When the new moon starts, if you want to follow the lunar cycle, you can use the goal cycle according to your previous instruction. Start with the pure, start with the care, and then you just follow the lunar cycles. But if you're starting your programs, let me see. Okay, yeah.
Oxidation. Okay.
Yeah.
We have oxidation in the lunar cycle. We have oxidation in daily cycle, and we have oxidation in the solar cycle.
Yes.
So oxidation is to give us energy. Okay. But you can say, okay, but sometimes we have solar cycle in oxidation, but we have daily cycle in no oxidation. Yeah, it's okay. What is the problem? If I need more oxidation, if I need a huge amount of oxidation, I should choose this point. But what is important, Stella, is and everybody is more than I tell you something is you understand the concept. Okay, follow. Look, what is natural is to have energy in the morning. Yes, even I don't have the solar cycle in the oxidation point. I think, look, I'm with energy, but not so much energy that I can have if the solar cycle is also in an oxidation point. But sometimes I don't need so much oxidation to do something. Okay, it's like the same you put salt in your food. Okay, there are points. Sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less. So it's the same. What is the best way to use it? Okay, kidney. I want to improve my kidneys, to put more energy in the kidneys. Okay, the time for kidneys, the solar cycle for kidneys is 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. I'm in reduction. How can I put energy if I'm in the reduction moment? So is this balance? Is all this concept that is the first step that you should do is understand these cycles. Okay, if you ask me, it's easy. It's not easy if you think in the logical, not in the logical. If you try to, it's a click. There are moments that you works like a click and you understand everything and everything seems so easy. This happened, you know, I have a very good example. Rita is my lab mouse. And when I start about, okay, Rita, let's do natural cycles and so on and so on. And Rita say, okay, Rita don't understand nothing. Nothing makes sense for her during a lot. And one day Rita say, wow, Ura, now I understand. And when she understand, the things, you know, start so simple, so logical. So this is what I would that everybody one day achieve. But but maybe not with me. Maybe Rita can help. I don't know if Rita can help now about the yes, please. Rita.
Hello, Rita.
Hi, Simon. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. So answering to your question, specifically, if we are going to use balance or pure, Nuno taught us that we should know how to listen our body. This is the most important thing. You are the one who decides what program are you going to use, because you need that you feel it. So if you think that you are in balance, if your kidneys are working, if your terrain is in balance, probably you don't need to use pure because you have already achieved a good balance. So you can work with the program balance according to the moon phase. Balance is a program that you should use when your body is already in balance.
Okay.
Because if you have already achieved the balance of your biological terrain using pure, using care, using being, you are able to use balance to maintain.
Yes.
Okay. So if you feel that your body is okay, that you have been drinking enough water, good water, if everything is okay, if you have already done the process with pure, with being, with care, you should use balance. You can use balance, but you feel that, for example, you started now. If you started now, maybe use balance as a program is not a good option. Maybe you should start with pure. If you started with Healy 1 week ago, if you are not drinking enough water, if you drink like some patients drink 2 glasses of water per day, no, that's not a good option to start with balance.
Okay.
So each case is a different case. That's why we love to have a clinic, because we can adapt and we can fulfill individual needs. Yes. And that's not a rule for everybody, but you can learn how to apply in your specific case the list of programs that you have, knowing how to use each one in a different situation. So I hope it was useful. So if you feel that you are in balance, you can use balance now with the next moon phase. If you feel that you are not yet in a good state, maybe start with pure. And I don't know if you have salt power water. It's a very good tool. We can, that's for us. 80% of the job is done.
Okay, perfect. Now we understand. Let me just translate that a little bit. 那我们刚刚问到的这个问题说，那我们知道 Stella 刚刚有问到说，纯跟平衡这两个程序其实有点好像在当我们了解到月亮周期的时候，跟我们从一个生态体内的这个生态的角度来调理身体的时候，应该怎么去挑选哪一个程序先做呢？那刚刚 Rita 跟 Nuno 他们给我们的一个最终的一个回答就是说，其实当我们身体是在一个失衡的一个状态的时候，我们应该先把着重点放在纯这个程序，然后再用关心，再用存在这几个程序来搭配起来使用。当你的体内的这个生态慢慢的恢复平衡的时候，你最后才来用平衡会更好。那平衡这个程序有几个要点，就是说你的身体一定要在一个平衡的状态下之外呢，最重要的是你要喝足够的水，然后你要有足够的养分，然后去支持你这个平衡里面的这个程序对你带来的一些 这些频率给到你，去帮助你去延续你身体的这个平衡，这是我们最终的一个答复。那 Nuno 刚刚也跟大家说有点抱歉，就是说他自己可能是因为他自己很多的一些想法跟理念都是跟可能比其他人比较特别不一样的，所以呢他在这个解答的过程当中，也许他会需要像刚刚那个 Rita 是他的非常得力的一个助手，也是一个非常资深的一个治疗师，在他诊所当中，他来为我们解释这个 pure 跟这个 balance 两个的一个区别。Thank you very much for your time, Nuno. And today, before we finish, you just mentioned that you have a very good webinar coming up next week. It's about sleep. And we all know that sleep is very, very important. And like me, when we are young, sometimes we think that we don't have to sleep. Sleep is waste of time. For some people, when we get older, we want to sleep, but we cannot sleep, or we have a trouble sleeping long enough. Do you want to share with us a little bit about the content that you'll be sharing in your sleep webinar? I know sleep is very important to our health. It's not just sleeping.
Sleep is so important. The people don't realize that, you know. It's not a loss of time. Is really important. And you know, in this webinar we talk about why we dream, the purpose of our dream, sleep cycle, what is the factors that we are wakefulness or we are asleep, and what is important for me was, you know, sleep is like 50% of you need to understand to be healthy.
50%, wow.
Yeah, or more. You look, if you want to learn something, if you don't sleep well, you cannot learn.
Yes.
It's like this. It's real amazing. And what we are trying to do with this webinar first is to start again to sleep well. Okay, 2 out of 3 people don't sleep well, and the people don't realize what is so bad for us don't sleep well, and the relationship between sleep and the cancer, between sleep and Alzheimer, diabetes, immune system, all these are studies that was did, and that there are publications now. So our idea is, okay, is the first step is really important. If you can sleep well, you have amazing improvement in your health, in your feelings, in your everything. So what's our goal to do this webinar, and I think it's very nice today. We are talking about before this, we are talking about our webinar, and we are preparing amazing slides with animations, and I think will be amazing webinar.
I heard from Rita that you prepare more than 100 slides.
Yeah, a lot.
Lots of information.
Yeah, but if you want, we have Rita, so we can use Rita now to do a summing up about webinar, because is what I told. As I said, you know, I have my flow of way of thinking is so digital.
Yeah.
You know, it's not analogic. So Rita, I say yesterday I have a lot of papers with the flow of the webinar, and Rita look at that. I don't understand nothing. This doesn't make sense. Okay, you talk about that, and after 30 minutes you talk again about that. So this is not, people don't understand. And okay, so we are changing, and I think Rita also understand now that the sleep, and we have already, she bought, you know, a ring to measure the sleep. Look, so how deep was our investigation, our research, that now she wants to understand the cycle, the sleep cycle, and I don't know if Rita can share a little bit a resume. Rita, do you want to do?
Yes, of course. I don't know if anyone knows that Nuno has an academy, Nuno Nina Academy, where yes, we are focused on knowledge and learning, and because Nuno had a background on scientific development and clinical environment, but now since everyone has Healy and work with Healy and etc., we want to do an academy where we can share knowledge and how to use everything and take the best part of it. So the next one is about sleep. We did in January one about the natural cycles that ended up in a new set of programs for Healy. And now we have the upcoming webinar about sleep. We are going to talk about a lot of topics, why we dream, the sleep cycle, how to work, how to improve your sleep, how to know if you are getting enough sleep. So I know that a lot from this audience have the Cell Power water bottle. It's free for who has it. All you have to do is send us an email asking for a coupon, and it's free. All the other ones can also join us. Maybe I can send a link to Simon, and then you can share with your audience and friends.
Or you can have on Facebook, right? You have Facebook and you have Academy.
We have a Facebook page, Nuno Nina Academy, and we have a Facebook group, Nuno Nina Academy also. And we are available if you want to write us and to leave some comments with questions, with doubts. We have a YouTube channel with a lot of videos about gold cycle, about moon cycle, daily cycle, small tips on how to use Healy. We talk about the water as a universal receptor of frequencies, which is very important because sometimes people ask what is the link between Cell Power water and Healy, and why Nuno developed Cell Power water bottle and to work with frequencies. So it's also good to know more.
Thank you very much, Rita.
Thank you.
那我们在结尾的时候呢，跟大家公布一下 ，Nuno 先生呢，博士呢，他在下个星期即将会举办一个特别的一个节目，就是有关于睡眠为主题的一个教学的一个课程。大家如果想要了解更多的话呢，可以到我们的Nuno Nina Academy 它的学府上的一个网站去浏览一下相关的内容，在脸书 Facebook 上也有相关的内容。那最重要，希望透过这个即将举办的这个教学视频，让大家了解到，其实睡眠对于我们的健康是真的是非常重要的。他刚刚也说到了，其实我们睡眠有超过50%以上是息息相关着影响我们整体的身体的健康。那希望透过这次的视频，可以让大家了解更多关于怎么去观察自己的睡眠，睡得怎么样，睡的时间够不够，以及睡眠其实跟很多的慢性的疾病，比如说是癌症或者是免疫系统的失调，很多的都息息相关的。那将会是非常多的内容，有超过100页的动态的 PPT 准备了跟大家去分享。那期待在下个星期的这个会议上可以跟大家在线上再次见面。So we thank you so much for taking the precious time and your busy schedule to be here with us, and we have learned a lot, and we hope that we have part 2 or part 3 coming maybe very soon.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, Nuno. And
see you soon.
I'll see you soon in Portugal. And to close, is the Stefano, are you around? Stefano, do you want to say hi and goodbye to Nuno? I don't know if Stefano is here. I think maybe he's busy. That's okay. Stella.
好，那再一次谢谢Dr. Nuno Nina。你看，我们有400多位伙伴同时在线啊，而且我也很感谢你。本来我们今天是45分钟的时间，你给到我们是 double， 我们做了 double， 真的很感谢啊！在你百忙之中，那我们也期待着下一次你的再一次的这样的分享。我们今天也学到了很多，希望给我们点时间去消化它，好吗？再次感谢你。
And Nuno would like to oops. I don't know what's the screen sharing.
Something happened.
Stella was just saying, thank you so much. You promised only 45 minutes, but we went double time, almost an hour and a half now. We really thank you for your time and your wisdom and knowledge. And we need some time to digest all the information. And we look forward to seeing you on your next webinar on sleep. And then, yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye-bye. Obrigado.
谢谢.
Thank you, Dr. Nina.
Thank you, Dr. Michael. Thank you.
Thank you.